All right, welcome on in, everyone. My name is Coach Christian. This is Coach Heather, and we are bringing you another Coach Care Connect daily virtual workout. Today, we're going to do some fun stuff. We're going to start off with a little superset of some power moves, and then we're going to go into a circuit a little bit longer with 4 moves in there as well. So, got some really good stuff. Stick around. We'll tell you how to about all those things as we warm up today, but we are going to start out with that warm-up, and Heather's going to take us through that one today. First one, alternating Spider-Man. We're going to stop in the high plank position here. We're going to walk one foot outside your hand, keeping that back leg nice and long, keeping your hips nice and low. After you get done with one, hop the other foot up, and then we're going to alternate on this one. 10 total reps for 5 on each side. Good. Getting the body moving a little bit today. Getting ready for some great work. Again, we got some hang clean and presses and some plank rows in our first superset. So the hang clean and press, great opportunity to create some power. Plank rows, great opportunity to work on our core and also build up a little bit of power with our pulling, so our back today. Good. After we're done with the alternating Spider-Man, we're going to get in a quad Superman tuck. So hands and knees here. We're going to opposite arm, opposite leg. They're going to extend out, and then they're going to come back in. Elbow into the knee, and then create that straight line between the hand and the heel here. So really good by Heather as she knocks out her 5 reps on one side before she knocks out 5 on the other. Again, 10 total. Knock them out. Amazing. And then when we are done with this one, let's bring it up to the feet. If you're new to Coach Care Connect, again, it's okay if you're a little bit behind on us today. We're going to keep going as we get into our demo. You have a little bit of time to finish up the warm-up. Next one, Cossack squat. Feet are going to be nice and wide. We're going to transfer the weight from one side to the other. Notice how Heather's toe comes up on this one. That's what we're looking for. Inside leg stays nice and long as you sit the weight back to each side. Again, try to keep the chest as tall as you can. 10 total reps, 5 on each side again. There we go. And sink the weight back. You can even stay down there for a half count if you want to. Making sure that body is moving well. All right, and then finishing up here, let's do some single leg front to back hops. So one line right in front of your foot. We got 10 hops on each foot. As soon as you're done with one, just go right into the other. Amazing. So 20 total quick hops, getting the heart rate cranked up just a little bit before we get into our superset, the first one. All right, amazing. So as you guys are finishing up your warm-up, we're going to take you through the first 2 moves here. First one's going to be a hang clean and press, and we're going to need a pair of dumbbells for this one. That's all we're going to need today. So let's start out with the hang clean, then we'll talk about the press at the top. So the hang clean starts out with a little hinge, kind of like a deadlift, right? So the feet are under the shoulders, we're going to hinge down, and then we're going to clean those things up to the front rack position. So if you're going to front squat, which we'll do actually later in the workout, this is going to be that position you want to be in. So let's talk about that clean one more time, the hinge. So as Heather hinges down, her back stays nice and flat, and then she's going to create power, core is nice and tight, pull up, elbows drop underneath, and that's going to be that clean. From there, then we're going to go up into that shoulder press. Elbows stay in on this one, all the way up, all the way down, reset in between every single rep. Now, you're going to have 40 seconds here to work on this one. So lots of time in the round to get some good work done, be powerful, and then hit your shoulder press. So 2 separate movements on that one. We don't want to take it quite up into the snatch yet. We'll get there later in Coach Care Connect. Next one, plank row is going to be paired with it today. So 40-20 is going to be our work to rest ratio. So you go 40 seconds of your hang clean and press, and then 40 seconds of your plank row with 20 seconds in between. High plank position, feet are about shoulder width apart. Goal on this one is to pull into the bottom of the rib cage without moving your hips. Every time you lift that hand up, your hips are going to want to turn a little bit. We're going to try to fight that today by using our core. So a lot of core going to be mixed into this one. We will switch at the halfway point of every single round as well. So you got 4 rounds of this. We'll go 20 and 20 with every one. So boom, those are our first 2 exercises. When we're done with that, as we take a break, we'll show you the next 4 exercises in our circuit after this. But again, 40-20, 4 rounds. Here we go. You guys got about 30 seconds to get yourself set up. Grab some water, grab your dumbbells, and we will get rolling with this one today. All right, team, so I'm going to get the timer rocking, and we are going to get rolling with this one. Hang clean and press to start. We got about 10 seconds. Oop. There we go. All right, here we go. 5 seconds, and we are rolling. 40 seconds of work. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Again, we're hinging. We're getting up to the top into that front rack position. Then hit your shoulder press. Elbows stay in all the way up, all the way down. Control on the way down. Good. When you reset, again, take a second if you need to, especially as we get tired. I would rather have you take a second, focus on that next rep so you can get a quality rep over quantity today. Quality over quantity. Good. You are over halfway through the round. Got about 15 seconds to go here. Amazing. Now focus on that hinge as you come down. Want to keep that back flat. We want to protect it today. Low back injuries are never great. They stop us from training. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, done with that. You got 20 seconds to rest here. Getting ready for our plank rows. Now, in our plank rows, I didn't really give you an option to make it a little easier. If you need to, we can always drop it to the knees on this one. So taking it from right here, we can drop it to the knees, and then still the same exact exercise right there. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Good, I love it. Now, whenever we do options, I want you to think of them. They're not really, one's not better than the other. One's just better for you. And that's what we want to always focus on every exercise today. So if one version of an exercise works better, do that one. And then we're going to switch sides in 2, 1, other side, other side. I love it. So try not to waste too much time as we get in between our exercises today. Try to get right into that other side as we switch. Transition times can really kill our rounds. So we got to be efficient with our switches. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. 40 seconds down, 20 seconds to rest. 1 round down, we got 3 more of those supersets there. So hang clean to press coming in again. Got a little taste for it in the first round. We perfected our form. Now we can use a little bit more power. So try to get those things from that hang clean position up to your front rack as fast as you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. So just like we do any deadlift, right? Any strength move, we want to build up some strength. Now we're going to build up some power in those legs. So a lot of times when we do some of these bigger muscle groups, we're building up the muscles that help us walk. They help us stand. They help us squat. They help us pick things up, right? We also want to be explosive with those muscles. Make sure that they can move well. Make sure that they can move fast. Good. 15 seconds to go. Muscle development is so key. You're changing the fiber types of your muscle. You're being more efficient and better with your body functions. 5 seconds here, a couple more. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, 20 seconds. Take a little rest here, a couple breathers. Again, with the 20 seconds, you got a little bit of time. If you need to grab a drink of water in between your rounds, absolutely do that. Want to stay hydrated, just like always. 5 seconds, and we're back into that plank row. Remember, keep that core tight. Here we go. 2, 1, let's go. Right into the bottom of the rib cage. I know those hips, they want to move around every time you lift that hand up, but fight it, team. Really use that core to fight that hip rotation. You almost have to press your hip down on that side that you're holding the dumbbell. Good. 2 more reps on this side. 3, 2, 1, and let's switch. Very, very good. You guys have been crushing this today. Keep on rolling with it. These first 2 exercises, we're starting off with a bang today. Going after you right away. 8 seconds. Good. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Amazing. All right, we are halfway through our superset now. 2 rounds down. We got 2 more to go. Got about 15 more seconds here. Regroup, rejuvenate. You're ready to rock. All right, hang clean and press coming in again. Let's do it, team. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, all the way up to the top. Now, with 2 rounds down, if you are someone that knows how to do a snatch and you are feeling great and you want to take that weight up to the top, up overhead, amazing. Go for it, absolutely. But if we're feeling good right here and we're getting some great work done, let's stay here and just give it to the best of our ability today. Halfway, 20 seconds. Good, good. Now, one thing we didn't really talk about is how we get from that bottom into our front rack position, right? So how do we get from that hinge up into our front rack? As we hinge, we're pulling up. It's an upright row, guys. Right here, then we drop the elbows underneath. 5 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Deep breath. And let's get down for those plank rows. Plank rows coming at you. Getting 20 seconds on each side. You guys know what to do. Keep those hips as stable as possible here. 5 seconds. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Amazing. Now, if we're getting to the point where our core is like, oh, I can't hold it up anymore, just take it down to the knees. That'll be amazing. If you're down on the knees and we're still struggling with it a little bit, maybe come up to the 2-point row. So we can always split the stance in the 2-point row if that high plank row is not feeling great for us today. 2, 1, let's switch sides, other side. Good. Exercise is about meeting you where you are at, and that's what we are exactly trying to do today. 10 seconds. Very good. Last few reps here, knocking them out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. Couple deep breaths. We got one more round. One more. Grab a drink of water. Get yourself ready. How are we going to make this last round different, though? So I want you to think about how can we take it up that next level, right? You've been doing some great work in those first 3 rounds, but how do we take it from here? Just up to here. A little bit harder. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's go. That's how we take our effort up just a little. And there it is. Straight up. Now, as we're cleaning, right, we're getting up into that front rack. We drop those elbows underneath, and the shoulder press. Keep those elbows right in front, biceps up by the ears at the top. Halfway, you got 20 seconds to go. Finishing up this superset. Good. There it is. A little triple extension. Getting into it. Use those hips to create some momentum on this clean. Good. Drive the glutes forward. Amazing. In 3, 2, 1, and done. Done with those. We got one more round of our plank rows to finish up our superset. We got a nice long recovery coming, team, as we get that next circuit set up. So we'll take some time. We'll give you a full recovery before we start our next circuit. But let's finish this one here in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Plank rows, 20 seconds aside. There it is. Fighting it. Challenge yourself with that core this round. Don't let those hips move. Not even a little bit. Everything you can. That you're a statue except for that arm that's moving. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Good. Keep pulling in right into the bottom of the rib cage, top of the hip. Full range of motion, 10 seconds. Good. Working, pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. Way to go, team. Got that one done. Grab some water and kind of lock in on these next 4 exercises that we have for you today. The good news is it's going to stick with the 40-20 format, so you don't have to worry about anything different. We're just going to add some different moves into this one, and we're going to make it a circuit now. So 4 exercises that we'll go through 3 times. First one, we got a front squat. So using those 2 dumbbells that you had for the clean, front rack position, you guys should be familiar with that one, and we're just taking it down into that front squat. So all the way down, all the way up here. Try to get that 90-degree bend in the knee. Try to get those hips as low as possible. Keep the chest as tall as you can on this one, so try to keep the elbows up. I like to say they're flashlights, and if you point flashlights at the ground, you don't see very far in front of you. So keep those flashlights right in front of you. Amazing. After that, single leg loaded bridge. So we're going to go down to our back. We're going to take one of those dumbbells, and then we're going to take one foot and we're going to put it right up towards the air. Notice how Heather's other foot is right in tight to her glutes, and then we're going to drive that hip up. So take that foot straight up to the sky. Hips are going to be loaded up, so one dumbbell right on the hips, and then drive up through that bottom heel. We'll go there 20 seconds on each side for every round. After that, we're going to bring it up to our feet again. We have a shoulder tap inchworm. So let's start out with the inchworm. Little hinge to start, crawling out to our high plank. Now we're going to knock out 4 shoulder taps. So it's going to be 2 on each side. Knock them out quick. Try not to move the hips at all. And then we're going to stick those hips back to get back up to the top of our inchworm. Boom. That's our inchworm with a shoulder tap in there. Last one. We are going to have a dead bug. Now, if you want to use a weight on this one, amazing. If you don't, also amazing. Shoulders are going to be right under the hands. Hips are going to be right under the knees. Opposite arm, opposite leg extends. This is the inverse of that quad Superman tuck that we did in the warm-up today. So opposite arm, opposite leg extends. The goal on this one is the low back. So keeping the low back on the ground. If you start to feel that low back lift up, we need to reduce the range of motion. It puts us in a bad position we don't want to be in. So think tight core. Think I'm going to take my belly button, I'm going to pull it into my spine and brace my core. So it's all nice and tight in there. We'll be doing that one for 40 seconds again. It's going to challenge the core a little bit. Amazing. There it is, team. I'm going to get the timer ready to rock. We got about 20 seconds, and we will get rolling with this one. So stick with me here. All right, 10 seconds. Let's do it. Front squats coming at you first. So let's get started, team. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. 40 seconds apiece here. So lots of time to get some really, really good work done. 4 exercises, 3 times through. Let's get it. Let's get it, team. Good. We started off with a little bit of a bang with that hang clean and press and the plank row. The body's feeling good now. We got a little bit of recovery, and we're already halfway through this first round of squats. Good, good. setting the tone in our squats for the rest of our workout. Good, you got 10 seconds though, 10 seconds. Good, best squats of the round. Drive those knees out, keep the chest up. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, single leg loaded bridge coming up next. We'll go 20 seconds aside, just like we talked about. Again, one foot going straight up to the sky. Keep that other foot, the bottom foot, keep it close to the glutes. And then here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. So drive up. You can hold it up there for a quick second. You don't have to just come right back down right away. This is one where we can benefit from holding it just a little bit. Good, good. 8 seconds left on this side. One, let's switch it up. Other side, other leg. Good, it's the same thing. Find the hip pockets. Find a comfortable spot for you to have that dumbbell rest on your hips. Drive that heel up to the ceiling. Good, get that full range of motion. Try to get those hips up so you have a straight line from your knee to your hip to your shoulder. That should all be one line. 2, 1, done. 20 seconds. All right, inchworm shoulder taps coming up next. Remember, crawling out to that high plank position. Small steps with the hand. You don't need to hurry too much on that one. When you get down, we're doing 4 shoulder taps in round 1. So 4 of them, knock them out, 2 on each side, and then we're good. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, crawling it out. 4 shoulder taps, knock them out. Try not to move the hips, so don't sway them side to side. Use that core to brace. And then we're right back up to the top. Now, what I love about this one, it takes about 10 seconds for almost every single rep. So take some time, get about 4, maybe 5 really good reps this round. Focus on that, and we're going to have some success. Good, good. About 15. Now we're finishing up with some dead bugs in our next round. All right, team, we got 5 seconds here. In 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, 20 seconds. We got dead bugs coming in, so let's go on to our back here. Remember, hands right over the shoulders, knees right over the hips, and then opposite arm, opposite leg. So right leg, left arm, right leg. Here we go, 7 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. All right, so again, think about the low back. Think about bracing the stomach. Think that you got someone that's about to poke you really hard in the stomach, and you got to brace it, right? So you got to squeeze it. You want them to feel your abs. Maybe you don't want them to feel your abs, but either way, you got to brace it like they would. Good. Halfway, though, 20 seconds. We are alternating with every rep, just so you guys know as well. I don't think I said that, so if you have been doing one side, maybe go to the other side for the rest of the round. Perfect. Good. About 7 seconds. Finishing this one up. Dead bugs are one that might not burn in the first round, but we'll get there. 2, 1, and rest. All right. 1 round down. We got 2 more to go. Front squats coming at you again in about 15 seconds. No extra rest in between the rounds of the circuit. So we're going to just keep on rolling. Front squats coming in 5. In 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Let's go. Perfect. Deep into it. Really drive up overhead. Now, not this round, but next round. I'm going to throw a couple thrusters at you, and those are going to be just like that hang clean and press, right? It's a very similar move, except we're just not cleaning it. We're going to use that lower body, so it's going to be explosive movement to get you up to the top. I'll tell you a little bit more about it next round, but be ready. Keep that in the back of your mind. We got just a little challenge in our last round of front squats today. 10 seconds. There we go. In 5. A couple of really good reps here. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, 20 seconds. Single leg loaded bridge coming at you again. Let's take it down to the backs here. Again, 20 seconds a leg. It's a little booty work. Great opportunity to strengthen the glutes and some of the posterior chain. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Perfect. Straight up, straight down. Amazing. Take that heel, try to drive it up as far as you can. Get that good range of motion, especially as we get tired. We don't start to get to that full hip extension, which is what we want. 2, 1, switch sides. Good. Really drive that thing up. Control on the way down, but really drive up. Good, 10 seconds. Good, best reps right here in 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. 20. All right, we got some inchworm shoulder taps coming up next. You guys know what to do on this one. This one should almost feel like a stretch for most of it. And then the shoulder taps come in, make it a little bit harder. So since we did 4 last round, let's do 6 this round. So 3 on each side. We're just increasing by 1, getting a little bit stronger. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So good. Again, the only difference is we're just adding 1 more shoulder tap on each side. Let's knock them out quick. Boom. And then we're right back up to our standing position. I love it. Feel that stretch as you come up and down. Let those hamstrings breathe a little bit. Good. They worked hard in the hang clean and press, a little bit in the front squat as well, especially in the loaded bridge. Definitely worked a little bit there. Very good. Got about 10 seconds here, so this might be your last rep, so make it a good one. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, done with that one. We are into our dead bug. Finishing up round 2 here. Then we only got 1 more time through these 4 moves, and that's going to be our workout for you today. So let's make this one count. Not a lot of time left, so let's be efficient, and let's go after it. 5 seconds. We got our dead bugs. Opposite arm, opposite leg extends. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's see it. Good. Now, if any of these moves today are giving you any issues, any troubles, go in to see your local Anytime Fitness. We have a plan ready to go for you, and the best part about it is we can personalize it to make it your own. We understand that everyone's needs are a little bit different, and we understand that we need to adapt to those needs. So give us a chance. Let us change your life, as we do so many times. Check out our success stories. You will not be disappointed. You might even cry a little bit. 10 seconds. Good. Last few reps. Again, keep that core tight like we talked about last round. 3, 2, 1, and done. 20 seconds. All right, last round of our circuit. We got 1 more time through. Like I told you last round, we in the front squats, we're going to add a couple of thrusters. And we're not going to add just all thrusters. What I want us to do is we're going to do 3 front squats, 1 thruster. So 3 front squats, 1 thruster. Now a thruster, taking that up overhead using the lower body. Here we go. 2, 1, let's go. So knock out your 3 squats. And then our 1 thruster, just like Heather's going to do on this next rep. Boom, drive those things overhead, reset into your next 3 squats. Good, so you're probably only going to get maybe 3, maybe 4 thrusters throughout the round, but when you do, go after them. Hit them hard, be powerful. 20 seconds to go. There it is. Good, good. Every time. It should be like you're trying to throw those dumbbells through the ceiling. Like you really hate your ceiling, and you want someone to fix it, so you're just going to make holes in it. That's probably not the right way to do it. 3, 2, 1, and done. I love it. Finishing with a thruster as well. All right, single leg loaded bridges coming next. 3 more moves, 40 seconds apiece. You guys got this. You guys got this. All right, here we go. 7 seconds. Comes out to what? 2 minutes of movement, 2 minutes left. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Straight up, straight down. 20 seconds a leg here. We are getting down into a team. There we go. 10 more on this side. Good. Again, full range of motion. As we're tired, we start to let that hip not come up quite as far. Keep it rolling. 2, 1. Other side. Flip it up. And right back into it. Again, drive that hip up. Hold it up there for a second. Squeeze that glute on that side. So if your left foot is down, your left glute, that's the one you want to squeeze on this one. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, inchworm shoulder taps coming up. Last round we did 6. Might as well just keep going up, right? Let's go to 8 this round. So 8 shoulder taps, just quick ones. Keep the hips stable. You want the feet about shoulder width apart. If you have them a little bit wider, it gives you a little bit more of a base. If you need to take it down to the knees for the shoulder taps, perfectly fine. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2 more moves. This one and then our dead bugs that we will get into. Amazing. So obviously, I think you guys can all feel that the shoulder tap's the hard part of this movement. So let's really hone in on that. How can we make them even better? How can we get more out of them? How can I keep my hips even more stable? Really engage that core. Create that mind to muscle connection with your core, because you use your core in almost everything that you do. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, we got one more. One more move. It's our dead bugs. Let's finish up with those. Again, opposite arm, opposite leg extends. If you're someone that knows how to do some dead bugs and you've done full dead bugs before, you can absolutely do those. If you don't know what those are, we're not going to do them today. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Opposite arm, opposite leg. We're extending. We're reaching that leg and arm out. We're creating a straight line across our back, even though our back's on the ground. So again, think about that lower back. We don't want any arch in it. We want that lower back almost sucked down to the ground. More of a stable position. 20 seconds. I want you to be in a comfortable position, but also your core needs to be nice and tight. Good. 10 seconds. Finishing off our workout today. Just a couple quick stretches on the other side, and then we'll kick you out of here to have a great rest of your day, team. 3, 2, 1, and done. Amazing, amazing job. You can stay on the ground for a second here. Grab a drink of water. We will do our first stretch down there, so I won't make you get up. Save you a little bit of energy after you put so much into our front squats and our hang cleans and presses today. Good, good. All right. You look like you're already in a position to do a little rotation, so let's take that one leg, step it over, and then use it for a little leverage. So right leg steps over the left, and then we turn to our right. Getting a little bit of core rotation here. This wasn't going to be my first stretch, but Heather was already basically in the position, so it just works out. Got to go with the flow sometimes. Good. Hopefully you loved this one today. If you did, come back and see us again. We'll have another one tomorrow. We'll have another one the next day. 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Come back and see us. Let's switch sides in this one. So switch up the legs. Switch up the way we're rotating. Amazing. Now, like I said earlier in our workout as well, if any of these moves give you issues, problems, anything like that, go talk to your local Anytime Fitness trainer. They can have some tips. They can work with you to make sure that you're moving the right way and you're doing the right things, so we can build you up to what you can be here. Good. Let's take both legs right in front of us now. Let's just hinge on towards those toes. Reach for them. You don't even have to necessarily reach as much as I just want you to hinge down. Try to bring that chest down to the knees if you can. If you're someone that feels a little bit better of a stretch when you reach towards the toes, do that. Amazing. There we go. All right, now what we're going to do is I want you to roll onto your back. Roll onto your back and then give your knees a big old hug. Good. And then I just want you to pull them in as tight as you can. So a little bit tighter, a little bit tighter. Give your knees a big old hug because you love your legs. They get you around every single day. And then I want you to feel that stretch in your low back a little bit. So pull them in until you can feel it. Sometimes you got to really get them up there, almost knees into your chin to feel the stretch in your low back. But pull them in. Sometimes rocking side to side helps a little bit. But this is good to lengthen the lower part of the spine. A lot of times in a lot of our movements, we just tend to crunch it up. If you're sitting all day, it kind of crunches it up. And then we can stretch it out a little bit. There's lots of different stretches that you can do. This is one of them. This one also is great if you're ever like in the office and you need 5 minutes. Just go in a corner and do this and everyone will think you're fine. Don't actually do that. People might, hopefully someone comes and checks on you. But this is going to be the last one we have for you guys today. If anything else is tight, go ahead, stretch it out. But that is what we have. Again, my name is Coach Christian. This is Coach Heather. And we thank you so much for coming on out and working out with us today. And we will see you on the next one, on the next Coach Heather Connect Daily Virtual Workout. See you later, team.